G'day and welcome to the Tiny Admiral Modelwerks Hangout and Live Show in association with Styrene Syndicate and Red Dragon Modelwerks. Today, to start out with, we have our brother Vinny, we have Liam, we have Howard, and Terry just came in. So say hi, guys.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Hey, guys.
How are you?
So what are you working on, Vinny?
Well, I am working on the animal pit by Dr. Deadly. It's hard to explain it, but that's exactly what it's called, and kind of one of those gruesome little things that they banned about 1972. But
Okay.
this will give you a little idea.
That looks like my sister-in-law.
Well, I made it look like my wife, but I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And what are we working on over there, Liam?
I'm working on one of the Contemptor Dreadnoughts for the Talons of the Emperor box set for Warhammer 40k. Basically, it's smaller than what Vinny's got. It's got a little bit more detail, a little bit more pieces too. I guess it's for the people with real eyesight.
And how are you doing, Terry? You got anything on the go?
Yeah, I'm working on a little Datsun pickup, 4-wheel drive.
That's interesting. Normally I see you working on either trucks or muscle cars.
Yeah, it's a little Datsun 4x4.
Right on.
What, honey?
I just got the chassis painted and today. Got to do some more work kit.
I want to play a few. I'm not sure right now where she might take them home. I don't care for toys, but
And Howard's over there being antisocial with his microphone turned off. I was going to ask Howard to show us what he got in the mail today, because I noticed he got some really interesting stuff.
I got some. I got a few goodies, but you know, I'm not a modeler. I'm a collector, so
Never mind what they say, bro.
it's all right. I got a car. What is this? This is Tweety Pie. Ed Big Daddy Rock's Tweety Pie. So I believe it's Revell. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
125, 125th scale.
Awesome.
I got that. Stay there, don't fall.
wait. My dad and I have to go on the
I got me another Jeep. It's the same little Jeep that I've been working on for a while, except that I built this one with no paint, no nothing. Just for, you know, to get back in the swing of things. This one I'm going to do a proper build later on, paint it, and, you know, put the decals on and all that stuff. Don't fall. Okay. I got me some photo etch too. This is the interior for the it's a Larry 132nd F-35A. And then this is wire stretchers and control horns, 132nd for a one of my wing kits. I can't remember. Albatross, I think it is. I can't remember now. DVA, the DVA. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the one. And let's see. I got what scale is this sucker? 148. It's a SH3HC King. Helicopter.
Nice.
Sorry about the reflection, guys. It's still sealed in plastic, but I can't get it right. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, it's the screen that's doing the reflection. All right. I also got me Academy U.S. medium tank M3 Lee. I don't know if it comes with all the interior or not. It is a little bit heavy, so I'm hoping that it does have the interior. There you go.
That'll be an interesting build.
Yeah, it's I think it's a new release. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the same company that I got this from to get the Tacom kit, because Tacom just released an M3 Lee, which is the U.S. version, and the M3 Grant, which is the British version.
Yeah. Yeah, I was reading about those new releases. They look like they're going to be really, really nice.
Yeah, yeah. And I got me an old Tamiya M26 Pershing.
Cool.
And the last kit on the haul today is the Mung BMPT Terminator Russia Fire Support Combat Vehicle.
Oh, right on. Yeah, you were telling me a couple of days ago that you were waiting for that.
Yeah, yeah. And this kit is, I mean, it's a fairly wide box and it's heavy, so it's got a lot of stuff in it. And when you shake it, you can't feel anything moving, so that means there's a lot of sprue and it's packed pretty tight. So that's what I got.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of stuff.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, you mean it.
I'm gonna have to start doing a separate show just for Howard's info.
Yeah.
Takes him a while, doesn't it? Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Hey, you asked.
What are you working on, Mick?
I am working on Revell Germany's 1 to 1/44th scale HMCS Snowberry. It's a World War II Flower class Corvette convoy escort.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm getting there. I haven't started the weathering on the hull yet, but getting the structural work done, and the painting on the hull is pretty much where I need it to be. I have to order away for some. I have to order away for another sheet of decals though, because I can't find the damn decals for it.
Uh-oh.
But they were in the kit when I got it. I know they were, but I can't find them now. So I'm going to have to order another set from Revell. But luckily, Revell's really, really good about that.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I'm actually pretty impressed with the detail of this kit. They also have a 1 to 72nd scale. I don't know if it's still in production. I know they just recently had it out as a Platinum Edition. I don't know if they're still producing it, but I built the kit in its older tooling in, I believe it was about 97, 98 that I built that one. And I've been wanting to pick this one up because I want to see how the detail compares between it and the older kit. And even though it's a much smaller scale, it's beautiful, beautiful detailing in this kit. I'm really impressed. For me to say that about Revell, that says something, because I'm not a big Revell fan, but I can honestly say I'm really happy with the detailing in this kit.
Yeah.
You're a Lindbergh fan. Was that it? Was that the name of that?
What's that?
I said you're a big Lindbergh fan.
Well, I like Lindbergh for target practice. I am definitely not a big fan of Lindbergh kits.
I'm just teasing them.
I mean, when I was 5 years old, I didn't mind, but back then I didn't have a clue what detail was, or
Or cared.
Back then, you just slap it together, play with it till it breaks, and stick it on your shelf, right?
Yep.
Sounds
So
accurate.
how's it going for the Bismarck?
That's still on hold. The deck that I've got being designed for it from scaledex.com, it's been a long process. There's been a lot of delays because John over at Scaledex has had a lot going on with other parts of his life as well. But he, a couple of weeks ago, he sent me the final pictures of the final material test. And now he's just waiting for his shipment of raw materials, and then he's going to do up a batch and send me out the first one.
Oh,
So
well, good.
hopefully sometime within the next month I should have it. Because, yeah, I'm really anxious to get back on track with that. It's been sitting there collecting dust on hold for quite a few months now. So I have one more set of photo etch I need to get for it. I need to get the update kit for the main armaments, main turrets. I was going to get the secondaries, but I decided against it just for the cost of what I've already got sunk into it's a little prohibitive.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's good.
That kind of goes.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it finished. I can't wait to see it get finished.
Oh, I'm going nuts waiting for it to get finished.
I'll bet.
I'm going nuts waiting for the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that should be arriving sometime in the next couple of weeks for you guys, shouldn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, any time now. Should be any time now.
Yeah, they didn't take the money out yet, so that means they haven't shipped it. But once they take the money out, then we know it's been shipped.
Yep. Well, they'll probably notify you too, because they've notified me with about the order, but it said it's as soon as they get it, they'll ship it.
Yeah. Well, it's brand new on the market, so it's one of the first. I don't know who the first people are who ordered it, but they didn't say.
Yeah.
So it's
the people that pre-ordered it should get the first shipments.
Yeah, it's a 2017 kit. It's brand spanking new.
Yeah. The ones that pre-ordered it should get the first. They should ship them out first before anybody else gets it.
Yeah.
I would imagine so, anyway.
Yeah, we pre-ordered it about a month or so ago, 2 months ago.
Longer than that, I think.
2 months ago.
3 months ago.
Huh?
I think it was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted first dibs on that.
I still remember the guys ordering that because that was the night you accidentally misdirected Terry towards the wrong site.
Yeah.
No, Terry misdirected himself. I think he hit the wrong button. Enough I'm going to say on that.
I think Howard just disappeared on us.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Then he left the call.
Probably blew another fuse in that apartment that he's living in.
Yeah.
He had trouble with the
Yeah,
fuse.
Thought he was moving.
He's had a bit of a delay on that. The place that he wanted to go to currently doesn't have any vacancies.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of a problem. You want to move and they ain't got no vacancies.
Yeah. It's a little hard to move into a place when there is no place, really,
Yeah.
Models. Put all those models in that storage over there. Maybe he could sleep over there.
How's the weather up there for you guys?
Oh, it's actually pretty warm today up here, but wet, very humid.
Yeah,
Yep, my shirt's stuck to my back.
It's nice here.
Yeah, it's been colder than hell here. Got a freeze warning going on for tonight.
Yeah, we had last night. My weather was kicking out fog warnings all night, and then today it's been quiet, so I haven't heard it beep to tell me that hell's about to break loose or anything.
Yeah.
You know Tommy, right?
What's that?
You know Tommy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that big fire going on in California?
Yeah.
He's right next to that.
Oh, geez. I hope he's okay.
I know. That's why I was watching it on TV. Those planes are throwing chemicals all over the place.
I saw a picture earlier of a neighborhood that was in the path of that, and literally the whole neighborhood's gone. You can see the streets. You can see piles of ash. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed on the news. A wine family's been there for over 40 years. The wine, the only thing that's left is the vines.
Yep.
All the buildings were burnt, so they got to rebuild all the buildings.
Yeah, Tommy said it was close to him, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's out there pretty close to my 2 aunts and uncles who live out there.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done this.
What, build a model?
No, weathering washes. Most of my builds I tend to build for a clean, fresh look.
Yeah.
But this Corvette just kind of calls out for some weathering. It's one of those kits where if I don't weather it, I'm going to be kicking myself in the butt later on.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I broke out the washes for stuff like this. Usually when I'm using washes, it's to try and get a wood effect.
Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? A streaking and stuff with a wood effect?
Streaking, grime, general dirt.
Yeah. Well, Gil said something about the take black and brown and put it in some powder. What you would call it? No, I gotta think what he's talking about. Baking soda. Put a little baking soda in with that paint, and it'll make like mud out of it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking for actual like liquid washes. Really, really, really thin paint.
Well, if you got acrylic, you can make your own wash.
Kind of grime around the creases, right?
If you have acrylics, you can make your own washes.
Oh, I've done them with acrylics. I've done them with enamels.
Yeah.
That's what I just did right now. Is I made a very, very thin wash of let's see, what is this here? Leather brown from Army Paint or War Paints.
Yeah.
And honestly, I would have left it till later on in the model, but this one area where I'm working on here is going to be overshadowed with a gun tub like this.
Okay.
So I needed to get underneath in there before I did all that to get the weathering in there before I put the gun tub, so it would make it more difficult to weather later on.
But that once you start getting more and more on that ship, it's going to get crowded in there. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's going to get crowded.
It is, which is why I decided to get that one area weathered now.
Uh-huh.
Not even really weathered so much as just looking a little grimy, you know?
I was looking at it a while back. They wanted like $51 for it. I was like, boy, that looks like a nice little model. And then I went into more looking into it, and I seen all those, all the pieces that came with it. I said, no, I don't think so. No. No. A lot of pieces to that one.
Oh yeah. And I believe there's photo etch sets available for it too.
I wouldn't doubt it. It wasn't
Your
bad.
friend, Vinny.
Huh?
The Mighty Photo Etch. It's your friend, the Mighty Photo Etch.
Oh yeah, I hate him. I hate photo etch. Even after it's in, I went to pick up the empty, piece of photo, the tray it holds. It's like what's on the photo etch? Don't.
Teresa loves you.
Yeah, tell her love her. I picked it up, and the thing just stuck in me. Because I cut out all the photo etch I needed, and I left the skeleton, so to speak, there, and I picked it up to throw it out, and the thing just stuck right in me. Photo etch and I do not get along, let's put it that way. I hate photo etch.
Oh, photo etch is one of my favorite things to work with.
You can have it. I'll send you mine.
Okay.
You should see all the photo etch I have over here.
I can always use spare photo etch. I keep it aside. You never know when you'll need extra railings or stuff like that.
Oh, I've got photo etch from a couple of ships I had, the Titanic. I got the windows and all that other, the railings, you name it, I got it. I
still have all the railings that came with that Bismarck because I ordered extra photo because I ordered the photo etch aftermarket set.
Yeah.
But the kit originally came with a bunch of railings.
Uh,
They're not as detailed or as nice as the aftermarket set.
Hmm.
But so I've got them set aside. You never know, and I'll keep them for ages because you never know when you're going to need extra stuff like that.
Yep.
Hey, gentlemen, I'm going to grab a cigarette and I will be right back in a few minutes.
All right.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the heck is that?
Who do you think it is, Vinny?
What are you going like that for? Are you okay? You feel good?
That's not a question we want answered right now.
Are you flipping out?
We all know I'm not okay. We all know one flew over the cuckoo's nest.
I don't think anybody's okay on this channel anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're all nuts.
I was gonna say, instead, I was gonna be like, I'm just as okay as you are. And I realized I think he might be worse than I am, so.
Oh, nobody's as worse. We're all about the same, I guess. Let's see here.
Gil just puts up with the madhouse over here.
I'm surprised you're on. I thought you were going to move and I wouldn't see you for about a year. I don't know.
You know I couldn't go that long without seeing you, Vinny.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's dying to see me. Oh, I miss you, Vinny. I miss you, Vinny. Okay, who's going to pay me for that?
Nobody's paying you, Vinny.
There you go.
But if it makes you feel better, you are appreciated.
Oh, isn't it cute? I like that. Now, if only the girls would say that, I'd feel even better.
Now that's streaming in Technicolor, my friend.
I know, it's high. I mean, don't I have the face every girl would love to beat?
I don't know, let's ask Marianne.
Every girl would love to beat.
Oh, I know what you said, Vinny. I
Okay.
think we all know what you said.
Yeah, she's sitting over there watching her show. She's got the earphones on.
You know that I know this has no consequence, right? Like, she has heard you with those on before.
Yes, she has. When like she'll be on there'll be a commercial on, or she'll be fast forwarding it. That's when she can hear. Like, I don't know if she can hear me now, but I don't think she can. But if I turn around and look at her, then she'll get suspicious, and she'll think I'm talking dirty or something, and she'll listen. What are
Or
you
if
talking
you
about?
see something she doesn't like in your facial expressions.
Oh yeah, like young girls and all that kind of crap. Yep, I know.
Or my
I do
girlfriend.
that. Oh yeah, I do that to piss her off. It gets her every time. You're talking about another woman? Yeah, why not? I've had you for 43 years. I'm getting sick of it. I want a new one.
Women are not like model kits. You
If she
can't
had-
replace them when you get bored.
And what I just said to you, if she had those earphones on, off, she would have clouded me with something. But
We
apparently,
wouldn't
she
have
didn't.
Vinny anymore.
Yeah,
We'd have
she'd have that
vegetable.
half darn frying pan.
Yeah, don't want to ruin that cat by a frying pan, do we?
In everyone else's houses, rolling pins and frying pans are used to cook food. In Vinny's
I
house,
know.
they're used to beat people.
Yeah, they are. They are. Believe me, well, a lot of women use that crap to beat the hell out of
Yeah.
you know? Guy goes into a bar, have a couple of drinks, and people ask him, "What the hell happened to you? Were you in a fight with somebody?" "Yeah, my wife beat the hell out of me."
Oh God, Vinny.
You
Isn't it funny?
know, Vinny.
But isn't it funny? Well, I'm not afraid to go up against any man. But when it comes to a woman, there's a kind of pain they put on you that's always with you.
Is it called the lack of dignity?
Well, there is that too, I suppose.
I mean, that time with your girlfriend, my wife seen that, man, she nearly killed me.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend didn't even know. She didn't know that. She didn't know she was even on.
Nope.
She just took a little stretch, and I got a little nuts.
Ah, Vinny.
Hey, what do you want? I'm 68 years old, man. I see something like that, I go nuts out. Look at that, a young girl. Woohoo!
Vinny's just now trying to how
Well, it's
man
every
like
man's
myself
dream,
should
you know,
fence.
every old man's dream. That's what it is. Every old fart's dream.
Well, you know, I have dreams of model kits and, you know,
Oh, I have
nap
to.
time.
I have to.
And nap time. I'd be set with nap time.
Oh, you and you. Yeah, when you fall asleep,
When I fall asleep,
you fall asleep right at the switch here, and I'm trying to wake you up, and you wouldn't get up for nothing. Finally, you woke up. Then you pulled it again another night. And I tried and I tried and I couldn't do it. I said, let him sleep there. I just left you there. You wouldn't wake up for nothing.
yeah, I've woken up to many an empty hangout.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Being like, wow, it's that time of the night, huh?
Yeah. Hey, why didn't Vinny wake me up? Duh.
I've actually been in a hangout with a group of buddies when we were doing a project, and I fell asleep. And they go, and they're trying to wake me up. They're trying to wake me up, and they all give up, and they're all leaving. They're all saying goodbye, and I wake up just in time to say goodbye. Every one of them was so upset the next day. I was like, not my problem.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Boy, I can't take a joke, huh?
Oh man, so much gold.
Using a lot of gold.
Yeah, a lot of gold.
You know what you should get? One of these. This full thought metallic gold.
Okay.
This is good stuff. Full thought metallic gold. Pretty good stuff.
I'll go and I'll look into it, and I might buy an extra group of custodes just to test it out.
Yeah. Let's
Just an
see
excuse
here.
to buy more models anyway, so.
Tell you the truth, I haven't opened it yet. Let me see what it looks like. Hold on. I'll tell you if it's good or not. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but how's that?
It's not a bad gold.
Yeah. That's metallic gold. Full guard.
In the comment section tonight, we have Matt. How's it going, Matt? How you doing?
How are you, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Matt, I'm the one your mother warned you about. I'll be careful, I'm nuts.
You're the one
Matt,
that everyone's mother warned us about.
Matt's been a
Don't be
long
like
time,
that
Matt's
child.
been a long-time viewer of these shows, Vinny. I'm sure he knows who you are by now.
Oh, he knows who I am, huh? Okay. Yeah, I know that nut.
Yeah, they let him out of the madhouse every once in a while. Just because Mary Ann's got the frying pan right there.
No, actually, she doesn't.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, no.
Frying pan's in to get repaired. Got to pound all the dents out of it.
I'm surprised. She's just sitting in there, you know, she's sitting in there watching her TV. And she's got the earphones on, so, you know, she's watching, I don't know. A lot of times I'm on the air and she likes to watch TV and I don't want to hear the TV. So one of the kids got of this. So, but I could tell sometimes when she's listening because I look at the TV and if it's like a commercial on it, I know darn well then she's listening. She's probably listening right now. 'Cause I think
Well, there was that one time you thought she wasn't listening and she showed you.
Oh, boy, did she bat me in the head. I lost consciousness for about 10 minutes. She really
Yeah.
told me.
I remember that.
She gave me a good shot, boy, I tell you.
Ah, Vinny. One day you'll learn.
Yeah.
Or be dead.
No, we won't.
I think this woman could kick George Foreman's butt. So I heard a rumor that George Foreman's supposed to be fighting that karate guy there. Forgot his name. Steven
Seagal.
Seagal, yeah, that's it. I tell you one thing, if it really happens, I know who's gonna win. It ain't gonna be George Foreman, so that'll give you an idea.
Well, it depends. If it has to be strictly boxing rules, no, George Foreman's going to wipe out, gonna clean house. But
I don't know.
if it's open style, yeah, then I don't know.
Yeah, but even if he puts the gloves on, he's fast. He'll probably get in more punches. I know he's a lot
But by
faster.
the same token, you gotta remember, if you look at the fight between Mayweather and Pacquiao, Pacquiao is quick, but Pacquiao still lost against Mayweather. Those big guys that give out the big, powerful punches are used to taking a lot of hits to the face before they land a good one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but how old is George Foreman? Was he in his 70s, 80s? I don't know.
Yeah, Steven Seagal's not that far behind him. He ain't young.
It's gonna be a fight in the seniors' home. You know, one arm's gonna be a boxing glove, the other arm's gonna be a cane.
Yeah, I can see all the senior citizens. Come on, George.
Beat him before billiards.
Beat him before he has a heart attack.
International wheelchair jousting. There you go.
Yeah, international wheelchair racing. Hey, that's what I can do. I got my wheelchair right here. Vroom, vroom.
Please do not attach a motor to that.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. You don't know.
I
Yeah,
do
good
know,
too.
Vinny. That's the problem.
I'm the only one who's going to get a wheelchair. I got a speeding ticket with a wheelchair.
Wait, what?
Get a speeding ticket with
Ow.
a wheelchair, a souped-up wheelchair. Put a motor on it, on a wheelchair,
But why?
and
Why
put those big tires on. You know, you could hold the butt.
And that is how Vinny escaped the cops that day.
Either that or grab onto a bus. I see one guy do that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day that he grabs onto a bus and hits a pothole. Goodbye.
Got this mental image of smoke pouring out of the bearings on his wheelchair wheels.
My
Yeah.
brother, I got to tell you, my brother had a few too many. So he decided to take me in the wheelchair for a little run. I mean, he's running over everything. Bricks, little holes in the bricks. And 5 times I nearly fell off my chair. Finally get the chair back home, checking it out. What a mess. I mean, everything was loose on the chair, bent on the chair. I was going to kill him. He owes me a new wheelchair. I got to be careful with this wheelchair. It's wiggly and wobbly already, see? From him with his little run. My brother's a nut.
Let's all just take a moment to realize that only Vinny would have these kind of stories.
No, only Vinny has a nutty brother.
Oh no, Vinny, you're not the only one with a nutty brother. Trust me.
I was going to say, I think more than just you have one of those.
I had a brother that found out the hard way one night. If you're drinking out at the farmhouse, you don't piss on the fence.
Wow. Oh, was it electrified?
My brother Murray, he shot up about 8 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Why does that not sound like something Vinny would do, though?
I wouldn't do that.
Uh-huh.
I would not pee on an electrified fence. I'd have to feel it.
We didn't tell you. It was
I'd have to touch it first to see if it was electrified. And then if it wasn't electrified, then I'd pee on it.
Oh, jeez.
I seen a dog do that one time. The guy, I guess, is peeing on his fence into his backyard. He electrified the fence. The dog took a whiz, and that thing shot about 5 feet in the air.
My best friend's neighbor put an electrified fence because the animals kept on coming, over into their yard and, going and using the washroom. So his one dog goes and walks over to the fence and proceeds to piss through the little, because you know how it's like mesh, and there's holes in it, proceeds to piss through the hole right onto the neighbor's lawn. To this day, I think their neighbor hates every instance about that dog. That dog truly fit that family.
Keeps attacking him?
Just keeps going and ruining other people's things.
Oh, okay.
And then when it upsets them, does it more.
Hey, honey, who chewed my tires? I don't know.
See, if that happened in my family, you'd end up with a conversation like, "This is really good Chinese food. Where'd you get it?"
Who was it, one with these dogs? They got mad at the neighbor or something, and a whole bunch of the dogs got together, and they were ripping this guy's fenders off, grabbing just tearing them off. You know how the cars are nowadays, those friggin' rubber fenders, whatever they are. The dogs were tearing them apart. I seen that online, so I don't know how true it is, but I seen it. Most of the stuff online I know is a lot of BS, but
it nonetheless provides me with humor and enjoyment.
Okay, I gotta get out my hair blower here. Whoa, baby. Hold on.
We'll say one thing for this Revell kit, man. They sure like their tiny pieces.
I like tiny pieces. I mean, I really can't hate them. That's the existence of my entire modeling for the next, 10 years at the rate this is going.
I do think there is a bit of a trend in model companies these days. I mean, certain pieces I can see breaking down into a lot of smaller pieces because of simplicity of being able to mold it. But I'm seeing a lot of models coming out now with pieces that could have been molded as one piece, and they've got it in 2 or 3 pieces, just up the part count.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that too.
The reasoning behind it, just because I've talked to a lot of people about that problem, is actually most behind the fact that a lot of people are trying to get more detail into the kits. So if you break it down to more pieces, what ends up happening is you can actually go and increase the detail.
Yeah, I get that in certain pieces, but I've seen a lot of kits where literally you've got 2 halves of a piece that could have been molded in one piece, and there's absolutely no extra detail on it. It's just...
Then it's most likely the option C, which is they're trying to fit it all into one, basically one block, like full forming block, and they couldn't fit the full piece in, so they split it into 2 to fit it in.
And you know what? I understand pieces that are built like that too, but I'm talking pieces that are really simple in design that they just decide for no reason other than to up the part count to break into multiple pieces. Like, I have actually seen some kits where that's the only logical explanation for why they do it that way. Because I know how the injection molding process works, and certain parts, yes, I understand. You just can't, either you can't fit them fit it all onto the same sprue in one piece, or it's a complex shape and you can't demold it in one piece. But there are certain kits out there I've seen where they've just useless part counts, like useless stuff there, just to up the part count.
Yeah.
Don't get that stuck in my head.
Again?
It's bad enough with my son, the things that get stuck into my head. The weird looks people give you when you're walking around downtown humming the theme song to a kid's show, I gotta tell you.
Not as bad as the looks that I got once when I broke out in Bon Jovi in the middle of downtown Toronto. While riding the subway. That's got to have brought some joy to some people right there. I wouldn't be surprised if I was on the internet, on YouTube somewhere.
I'm actually pretty sure I am from my days living in TO.
It's one of those things where you kind of have to. I mean, I know I'm on the news because I was on CNN at one point. But other than that, I don't know.
Well, I remember when flash mobs were all the rage, too.
Oh, don't bring those up, please. Please don't bring those up.
We did one once with a bunch of homeless guys back when I was living in the shelter. Literally, one guy walks up with a ghetto blaster, and then within a second or two, 20, 30 homeless people come out of nowhere, dance the dance to Thriller, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and then disappear.
Sounds like my entire high school.
You have not lived until you've seen 20 or 30 homeless people, blister bums, doing the Thriller dance. You spend a lot of time down around Queen Street at all?
Unfortunately, I do spend my fair amount of time down there.
You know
my
where
best friend lives there.
You know where the Chum City building is, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, right across the street from it, St. Patrick's Square Market?
Yeah.
Sitting there one day, me, my girlfriend, and a couple of friends, we were just sitting there, sitting there panning, relaxing, chilling out, and this lady comes by and she says, "It's a hot day, would you like a bubble tea?" Now, I'd never had a bubble tea in my life before. I didn't know what it was, so I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So she goes into the store. She comes out and she hands me this. It's in a. For those that don't know, it comes in a clear plastic cup. It's iced tea with tapioca pearls in it, large tapioca pearls.
Or sometimes it's fruit tea, depending on the type of bubble tea.
And this large straw that fits one tapioca pearl perfectly in there. So I'm looking at this straw and I'm looking at these tapioca pearls. And I look at the straw and I look at the pearls. I look at the straw, I look at the pearls. And I can tell by the look on Dave's face, he already knows where I'm going with this. So next thing you know, here I am on one side of Queen Street. I've got a buddy of mine on the other side of Queen Street, and I take the straw and I go. He's sitting there, spare some change, spare some. Hey, what the hell? Someone flicking boogers at me. And I'll tell you, I was pretty damned accurate with that straw and those tapioca pearls. I could, from the other side of Queen Street, I could hit you a good, I'd say 7 out of 9 tries.
Jeez.
You know, the TTC streetcar would go by, you'd hit the streetcar, ha ha ha, ain't that funny? And then one day I got one where the window was open.
Oh yeah.
Some guy on the streetcar randomly gets hit with a tapioca pearl, and those things stick. You know.
Oh God.
For about a good 3-4 days, every chance I got to get a bubble tea, man, I'd go and I'd buy a bubble tea, just so I could sit there and amuse myself. But that's me. I mean, you can't hand me something like that and not expect chaos to ensue. You know.
I can't hand you anything and not expect chaos to ensue. It'd be like leaving beautiful women around Vinny and expecting him not to get smacked.
Yeah. I was about to say that. Is Vinny even here tonight?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's usually blow dryer.
Oh. Nice that blow jar, huh?
So, Dave, what are you working on?
That mining ship, dude.
Well, show us. Live show tonight. Got to do show and tell.
There's your engines. I ain't gotten finished yet, but
Okay.
still working on it.
Got the wiring in place already there.
Yep. And as you can see, I got everything mapped out. Where everything's going to go. All lights. All that good stuff.
Now, you going to use LEDs or fiber optics on that?
LEDs. 100% LEDs.
Right on.
I should use fiber optics on it. You know, I should use fiber optics on it and say, Vinny, check it out. It's got fiber optics.
What? What you teasing me with now? Love me long time?
Fiber optics, Vinny. Fiber optics.
Oh, okay. Very good.
To show you that fiber optics can be used. Vinny.
Waddy.
So how are you tonight, Vinny?
Oh, okay. Hang on in there.
You know what we need to do, Dave?
What's that?
We need to go down to Boston,
Yep.
and we need to light up his wheelchair for him.
Yeah, we should. We so should, dude.
Yeah, a rolling Christmas tree.
Oh my God, that sounds great.
I was thinking more along the lines of a UFO on wheels, but that works.
Yeah. Me too.
We could go after I go to Chicago. I can do it like along the way on my trip.
We so should be.
Well, it'll have to wait a while before I can do that, though.
What? So we can get the government to let you in?
Yeah. Yeah, I got to finish the application for my pardon.
Finish it. Nick. All right. We can do this thing.
And then after he finishes his application, he will no longer be allowed back in afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Canadian,
course,
Canadian government will say, "Oh no, you let him in. He's your problem now."
Yeah, you got out. Now you're not getting back in.
Of course, when we show up at Vinny's, me and Mick showed up at Vinny's house. Vinny probably won't be more likely to shut some door shut in our face.
Nah, I would do that.
He'd close the door on you, not on your face, on you.
I would do that.
Are you sure
So,
about that?
come on in, guys. Wait until you're halfway through the door, then slam.
Slam,
Yeah,
slam, slam, slam.
and say, get the heck out of my house. Oh, but why, Vinny? We weren't going to do nothing bad.
We're just gonna make it Christmas themed in here.
Bright strobe.
I don't think he'd do that. I don't think his wife would let him do it.
I feel like his wife would probably kill us all.
Probably would, dude. We'd all end up dying.
We would die in the effort of trying to get something humorous.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to die for.
I don't know. Marianne doesn't have any problems with me.
I don't know. So we might actually go do it.
I don't think she likes me. That's why she beat Vinny after that incident with my girlfriend. Although I could bring my girlfriend down, and then we could just watch him get beaten even harder.
Just so long as she doesn't stretch.
She does it every time she yawns, so that'd be a problem for Vinny.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We could use her as a distraction for Vinny. I just put a disc hanging over his chair.
He might die before we get the lights on then.
Vinny'd go to visit, and we'd have to put him in one of those Hannibal Lecter get-ups before we could bring him in.
Yeah.
Need to be restrained.
All right.
Anything else going on with anything? Facebook-wise or anything like that?
Oh, I know why Howard isn't in here right now.
Why is that?
Howard's having a bit of a problem with malware bites, apparently.
Oh, boy.
He just sent me a message saying, and it's still scanning, with a screenshot of his malware bites.
Oh, crap.
Well, I'll tell you, I scanned with my antivirus 3, 4, 5 times, couldn't figure out what was wrong with my microphone last week. I went and I saw a video where a guy was saying he had the exact same problem and it was malware. And I'm thinking, well, I've scanned my computer like a half dozen times. And he recommended Malwarebytes because it apparently picks up a lot of stuff that a lot of the antivirus programs don't.
It's the best antivirus that's currently on the market.
I went and downloaded a trial version, did a scan, and found 116 items that my antivirus missed.
Oh, yeah.
And so I quarantined everything, restarted my computer. I haven't had a problem with the microphone since.
AVG yours works pretty good for me.
That's what I had.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, guys. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay, bro. You take it easy. We'll be right here.
Yeah, I'll be back too. I got something I gotta do here.
How far are you on that strawberry there, Mick?
That what?
How far are you on that boat? It's my strawberry.
Just call it a strawberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be Snowberry. But I'm just working on the anti-aircraft gun tub right now. This is going to be slow. This is going to be slow going.
Yeah, like this thing is going to be. I still haven't done the rest top part of this thing yet, dude.
This is going to be really slow right now because literally I have to wait for the glue to dry on the support that I just put in place before I can really handle it a lot to put the next support in place. There's a total of 8 of these supports I have to do, and it's literally have to do them one at a time.
Dang.
And wait for each piece to dry before I put the next piece on.
Seems like fun, dude.
Then I get to do the paint and weathering on it.
Nice. You'll have to send me the link to that thing, dude.
That thing?
Antivirus.
Right?
Yeah, you'll have to send me a link to that thing.
Just look up. It's a paid program, but they do have a trial.
Yeah.
But yeah, just type Modelwerks. That's Malwarebytes into your Google.
Okay.
Modelwerks.com. It'll take you there.
All right. Well, I think everybody abandoned us, dude. Wow.
Nah, they're all going to have a smoke. Except Vinny.
Yeah, we don't know what Vinny's doing.
Probably hiding from his wife.
Probably.
If he's smart, that's what he's doing.
Yeah. How many people are watching us tonight, dude?
I don't know. I haven't got the... all I've got is a pop-out chat going here. Hang on a sec, I'll tell you.
Another thing, if you guys are having issues with your computer that you guys might want to check out, is just the fact that depending on what you're running, so if you're running a like a desktop PC, you're gonna have to go and unscrew the panel on the side, or unless you have class paneling, take the panel off and basically take an air compressor and just spray out the entire thing. Because dust, dead skin cells, debris, sawdust, everything will get caught up in there, especially in the fan, and it'll completely ruin your performance. So depending on the age of your computer and stuff like that, if your performance is too low, what ends up happening is basically it won't be able to run certain key functions and programs of your computer.
And to answer your question, 6 people viewing. So you're not alone, Dave. Behave. Keep your clothes on.
Yeah, I'm worried about that from me. I'm more worried about that from Vinny.
Now, so far, he hasn't stripped down on camera yet, thankfully.
For the rest of the free world, this is a good thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there's a few people in the not free world that are pretty happy about it, too.
Yeah.
This is what people are threatened with when they don't complete their mandatory amount of work. Vinny without clothes.
I think seeing Vinny without clothes is punishment for shoplifting in some countries, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's you know the death penalty? That's one step below seeing Vinny with no clothes.
I'm surprised Vinny ain't come back on here sitting there saying, "You guys, I swear, you guys." You guys have anything better to do than to talk about me?
To which I answered, well, technically yes, but
He'd be like, you just see Vinny now. Yep, there you go.
oh, so much work for this little gun tub.
Imagine how I feel about this little miniature.
I'm on step 25 out of 101.
When you see Gil next, ask him how many steps there were for Celestine and his 2 girls. And then after that, I think he has Belicious Call. Ask him how many steps Belicious Call is. You hate little pieces. Do not build that kit.
How many what?
Belicious Carl. It's a Warhammer 40k figurine. If you hate little pieces, don't ever
I
build
don't
that kit.
hate little pieces. I'm surprised at this scale that scale is all. Trust me, I'm used to little pieces.
That entire kit was little pieces.
That's fine. I'm used to little pieces too.
Let me put it to you this way.
Tweezers are real handy.
Let me put it to you this way. You see that anti-aircraft gun?
Yeah.
Well, that's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 pieces right there.
Not bad.
You don't want me to
No.
pull out the anti-aircraft guns that for my Bismarck.
Huh.
That one was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 plastic pieces, or no, 11 plastic pieces, and 1, 2, 3, 4 photo etch pieces, and the damn thing was literally this big. A quad mount 2-centimeter flat gun.
Jeez.
Yeah, when you get into building ships, there's
Teeny tiny pieces.
a lot of teeny tiny pieces.
Itty bitty, small micro pieces. Pieces that drive Vinny nuts.
Hey, we got Josh in the comments. How you doing, Josh?
He's just hiding there now.
Yeah.
Oh, need to change my leg position there. What I really need to do is get a proper workbench with a proper chair, but
Yeah, who has money for that shit? I mean stuff.
I do. I just need to finish moving.
although there is something to be said for that cool feeling you get when people say, wait a minute, you're building a 1 to 200 scale Bismarck on an end table?
Yeah.
I got to admit, there is some part of me that just goes, no, yeah, I am. You know?
Where do you have the room for that thing?
Oh, I don't.
Get up.
I have to put up another shelf when I get close to being done because, yeah, I totally don't.
Oh, I was going to say something about your Bismarck there, buddy. When you get the money, when you get around to affording it, or if you want to, you can buy a case to put that in, so nobody can touch it. So you say no. So you don't have to say no touchy, no touchy, no touchy. Put it in a case, put that clear glass on top of it. Kids can't touch it.
I want to put it in a case just simply because in my house there's nobody that's going to touch it except my son, and he knows better than to touch my models. What I'm worried about more is when it comes to dust, because that's not going to be fun to clean.
No, it's not. And you always knock off parts. I'll tell you that much right now.
All of my finished painted miniatures go into a display case. I think I'm up to 6 or 7 display cases right now. I have to go and buy a couple more. Just because I hate dusting them, and when it comes to little pieces, you're always going to break something off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. There's no doubt. That's one thing I hate about that. My mom's office doing that.
What a beautiful burnish on that gold.
Yeah. In the comments there, Josh says you'll need to build a new wall for that kit when it's built. Yeah, I probably will.
Oh yeah, you will.
You see, you could just get a new house and, have a whole entire room dedicated to model kits.
Oh yeah, like I can just afford a new house, right?
Yep. Just sell your soul to the devil and you're good.
No, I
There
can't.
you go. Yeah, there you go. That's all you gotta do. Sell your soul to the devil, you're good. The question is who wants to? Because you gotta pay for
Soul is non-refundable.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about high part count numbers. That Bismarck, Liam.
Yeah.
That Bismarck is. Let me see here.
You know, we're
2,028 parts. 328 of them are photo etch, and that's what came in the kit.
Yeah.
I bought 2 detail sets since then. I bought the accessory set, and I bought the basic with the deck and the everything else.
Hey Mick, what's the odds of that? Me guessing 2,000, well over 2,000 parts. Right when I want to say 2,000 parts.
Almost 3,000 now.
Yep.
Not all of them are going to be used though. Like I said, all the photo etch that came with the kit itself is going to be spares. But yeah, that's a high part count.
Oh, shit. Fuck off, sister.
The kind of shelf space I have, I think I can settle with the 1/350 scale Bismarck.
Actually, I've been hearing really good things about Revell's 1-350 Bismarck. Tamiya does a really good 1-350 Bismarck. I've never built the Revell one yet, but apparently they've released it as a platinum edition kit with a whole bunch of extras.
Yeah,
I've been hearing good things about it. I might actually at some point pick one of those up just to see how it goes.
Boyd Crumpton put together one. He lit it and everything, but I mean, he said it was a damn good kit. One of the better kits that Revell's got. If you can believe that.
My big problem with Trumpeter right now is they seem to not like to do any Japanese ships in 1-200 scale. Because I would really love to see. I mean, the only 1-200 Yamato that's currently available is the company's gone out of business. So you can pick them up. You can pick up old kits on eBay and places like that. But the company's no longer in business. It's Nichimo or Nichimo, however you want to pronounce it.
And that kit's going to be expensive.
And it's, well, yeah, the price has gone drastically through the roof because the company's no longer in business.
Yep.
And on top of that, the detail actually really sucks. That's one of those ones where you really want the aftermarket set just to bring the detail up to par, you know?
Yep. You know, I really do wish they would do it. Let's go with Yamato. But
what's that?
So I really wish they'd do a 1/200 scale Yamato again, but
yeah. Yeah, so do I. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is.
You know what the bright side is?
What's that?
At least you can build the Bismarck.
Yeah.
And you know, let's be honest. It was made by the Germans. It's better anyways.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I was about to say.
I will give them credit for the Bismarck, though. They did build one hell of a tough ship. She took a pounding before she went down.
Mm-hmm.
And despite what all the people like to debate back and forth in the battleship groups online, one thing you got to give them credit for is that ship did take one hell of a beating.
Yeah, she did. She had the shit beat out of her.
But then again, so did Yamato and Musashi. It took a hell of a lot to put them down.
But the difference was the Bismarck was actually somewhat used. The Japanese were a lot more afraid to go and bring out their ships.
Well, I wouldn't... See, the thing is, I mean, Bismarck only did one tour and it went down. And Hitler hid Tirpitz right up until it was sunk.
Yeah, he did.
Late in the war, because he didn't want to risk it after losing Bismarck.
Well, that's a huge blow to your morale right there.
But I mean, at the same time, the existence of Tirpitz had an effect even without leaving port. Just knowing that it was sitting there in the fjords waiting to attack the Arctic convoys to Russia at any given point in time.
Yep.
Caused the Allies to use up so much resources on escorting those convoys and protecting those convoys, because that was a serious threat, and it did tie up a lot of naval resources. Even without having left port, it tied up resources.
Yeah, it did.
You want to talk a country that failed to use their naval resources? Let's look at Italy.
We don't even bring up Italy.
What's that?
Let's just not even bring up Italy, okay?
Yeah, we'll just leave them out.
If you want like any piece of war equipment that's 100% brand new and never used, go for French or Italian. They aren't important anyways.
I'll tell you though, the Italians had some real nice naval designs.
Yeah, they
did.
And
just never thought that they'd be useful.
They just weren't. They weren't used effectively when they were used. Mind you, it doesn't help that Britain kind of decided we're going to be preemptive here and raid Taranto Harbor, and that put a lot of them out of action right there. Hey, Vinny, are you still there? Or?
I think he went to sleep, dude.
Yeah, his mic's off. All you can see is the picture there.
Yeah, Josh was asking in the comments what's Vinny working on, and yeah, just the biz just answered the question for him. The dungeon that he was working on before. Yeah, his animal pit.
You know what could have happened to Vinny? Could have made Mama.
Could be dead.
He made a smart ass remark to his wife, and she 86'd him.
Yeah. with a frying pan.
Ha! Not the frying pan. It's a cast iron pan.
Oh.
And you notice he's muted, so she decided to walk over and mute his mic before she went and hit him. That way, you know, we couldn't be witnesses to the bong.
Yeah. His head hitting the and then watch him go like this. Thunk.
She didn't want us to be witnesses to the murder. She was just thinking about us.
I think one of these days she's just going to put a landmine in his wheelchair seat and let gravity take over.
Will him outside. Honey,
we'll put an air horn under his seat so when he sits down it goes off and scares him to death. That's possible.
That is possible. That is possible.
Josh says, "Mama got him."
Heck, he was being a smart ass to her last night, dude. I was like, Vinny, you're gonna die, dude.
Honestly, I think they both enjoy it. Hey,
I'm
Howard,
back.
got your problem fixed.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, David. And by the way, it was not 400 and something issues. It was 831.
Dad,
Wow.
Yeah.
So it found a bunch. It's found a bunch more after you sent me that screenshot. Then.
Yes.
Wow.
How often do you do a scan, Howard?
Every Sunday.
Oh wow.
I'm not going to even question what you've been doing with your free time.
I was about to say, what sites have you been going on to get that many in a week? Holy shit.
What kind of third-party adult entertainment sites have you been going on to?
yeah, Howard, we want to know. So I can go.
No, I don't do that. Actually, I spend a lot of time on, hold on a second. Wow, there's a lot of noise in the background. I spend a lot of time on ScaleMates. I spend a lot of time on Sprue Brothers, ScaleHobbyist.com, YouTube. I'm always watching YouTube. They're always running, you know, all these documentaries and stuff.
Bill Flory gave your computer AIDS.
Yeah, probably.
You all right, Liam?
Sorry,
But,
just knowing your history with Flory models, I had to throw that in there.
Yeah, I know. But no, it's okay. The problem is, Liam, Mick was having a problem with his audio cutting off and all that.
Yeah.
And he mentioned the other day on a Hangout that he ran Modelwerks. It solved his problem.
Yeah.
So earlier I was on and I got disconnected and I couldn't get back on.
Okay.
So I'm like, I started thinking what could be the problem. So I went to Modelwerks, downloaded it, ran it, 14-day free trial, and here we go.
That's what I did. I ran the free trial on it.
Has anybody noticed somebody is missing from this lineup?
Vinny.
Vinny just left.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He did.
He must have just really pissed off Mama.
There he is. He probably had to reload. Hey,
Oh,
Vinny.
good, buddy.
He's still alive. He's back.
I hit the wrong button.
You hit the red phone, didn't you?
Oh, jeez. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
He said he was going to call Batman. If he hit the red
He
phone.
tried to put the bat signal up, man. Get it right.
Okay, well, I'll let you guys babysit Vinny for a minute. I'm going to go for a smoke and be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, Liam.
Yeah, brother.
You know the problem with Vinny is that back in the Jurassic period, they didn't have red phones.
What the hell are you basically me for?
What are you talking about, man?
What do I look like? Babysitting Vinny, huh? I'm gonna watch
Vinny?
it. I'm gonna
No,
watch it.
keep thinking about it.
Well, I am thinking about it. I'm gonna stop cursing. Ah, I like to curse.
You are a curse.
Oh.
Boy, you're lucky you're on live because I had something for that. And I can't say it. Can't say it.
I have something that probably end up with you getting beaten to death, Vinny.
Damn, Liam, that's even worse than me saying that he's from the Jurassic era.
Wow.
You're from the ass.
All right, guys, come on.
Love you, Vinny.
Yeah, he's from the ass era. KMA. Do you know what KMA is?
The clinic I had to go for something to do with my cardiovascular problem.
Think about it.
I know what you were talking about, Vinny. I'm trying to be a smart ass, okay?
I don't. You don't have to tell me you're a smart ass. I knew that the minute I met you.
All right, guys, remember we're live.
Yeah. So
So,
who said remember we're live?
Me.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the one that's telling you to remember we're live.
I don't care. I'll
Oh,
curse.
hold on. I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, there he goes. His girlfriend's calling again.
Vinny,
His girlfriend's
don't be
calling.
salty just because people love him.
Salty? That's a new
Yes,
word.
salty.
Don't be salty. I like that one. What are you, a sailor now?
Well, what are you, a seaman salesman?
Maybe I will come to the screen.
Well, you know why the whale bit the front of the submarine off, right? Whale came up and bit the front of the submarine off. Wanted to suck out all that semen. All the semen in it. It's a joke, son. It's a joke.
I'm trying to
Right.
think of that in the literal and the other form version, and
Well-
both seem painful.
No. Yes. Well, the men. The men are called seamen.
I know that people in the
Yeah.
Navy are called seamen. I've made fun of enough of them for that.
Yeah, I used to be a seaman too.
Ah,
I was.
Were you a leading seaman?
No, I was the head seaman.
Yeah, he talks about those love you long time girls. He loves them girls.
All right, sorry about that. What did I miss?
Nothing.
You missed that Vinny was a seaman.
I was a sailor. You know, like
Yeah,
Popeye.
he was a merchant marine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you Vietnam era, right?
Yep.
I don't know what we're talking about. Okay.
All right, Vinny, how many times while you were over there did you say, oh, shit?
Did I say that?
I'm asking, how many times did you say it?
When the captain told me to sail down the harbor, and he just gave me a helmet, no bulletproof vest.
Oh, yeah.
So Josh is asking
The
you.
Saigon Harbor is not really wide, and you could see both sides, and
Yeah, could
the
imagine.
current either goes upstream or downstream. And we're standing there. We had dropped anchor, and we're standing there, and all of a sudden we see this big patch of grass coming towards the ship sideways. So I went over and told the sergeant, And all the sergeants, I told him, I said that, look, we're gonna win, the grass is coming. He goes, this guy must have been 6'4". He was a sergeant, and all he said was, hot damn. He went down in a boat, went over to it, and they blew it up. Guys in there underneath, and you can see arms and legs coming out of there.
Oh my God.
Talk about pieces. Yeah, they wanted to sabotage the ship because we had bombs and ammunition on it.
Yeah.
So,
We used stickum cap on the bottom of the ship.
hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
Josh in the comment wants to know what's in your red Solo cup.
Prozac
Pepsi.
with soda.
Pepsi? Okay, yeah. You don't have any Prozac mixed in with that?
Why would I have Prozac in there? Why, you don't believe me I was in Vietnam?
No, I didn't say I didn't believe you were in Vietnam. I just think that sometimes maybe you ought to be sedated.
I am sedated.
Oh, okay.
Frying
But it's not-
pan sedation. It works.
It's not Prozac, though.
Ah.
It's Alexa,
Ah.
and that doesn't really do much to you.
Hey
Hey,
guys, what's going on?
How you doing?
Hey, how's it
Jay?
going?
Hey, good. Been a couple weeks. Been away from the bench.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened to you there.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
and,
Hey, Howard. Good. How you doing? Hey, Benny.
Good,
how you
good.
doing?
Yeah, life intervened. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I do.
Hey.
What is life?
Don't start.
Yeah.
Don't start.
It's that thing we can't afford.
Yep. So I've been modeling vicariously through Vinny. I've been watching all his monster builds. Pretty cool, Vinny.
Those Dr. Deadly things I'm doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see my new addition here. This little guy.
Yeah, the dragon rat
Yeah,
thing
the
in
dragon
the
rat.
dungeon pit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm finishing it up on this one anyway. So as you can see, I got this all nice because Gil came up and was showing me what to do. Tell me, hey,
There
do
you
a
go.
little of this, do a little of that. I like that. Let's see. Now I gotta.
Yeah.
You know, I cleaned this place up and I still can't find anything.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go buy more paint tomorrow.
Would you lose?
I didn't lose anything. It's just the fact that Citadel released a new paint that I don't own, that I want, which means I have to go buy.
I'm waiting for pieces on these things. Dr. Deadly has what they call extra parts. And
Okay. Like,
like extra
are they
body.
just extra bits and pieces you want to add on,
Oh
sort
yeah.
of thing?
Yep, they do have well, I got extra body bags. They got body bags, they got spiders, they got canes,
Do they have frying pans, Vinny?
they got all kinds of good stuff and called up, but I didn't call up. I wrote in and we're out of stock right now. That burns me up. And I don't write back to you.
Really?
They haven't wrote back to me yet. It's been about 4 days. I asked them when they're gonna, get some stuff in. They what, just buy the stuff and the hell with the rest of it? I want more. I want the accessories, But the body bags are cool. You can fill them with cotton. And then you shape it into a body and then you tie it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you put it anywhere you want on a model.
You could make a body bag with a piece of green plastic garbage bag, couldn't you?
I would say even a black garbage bag.
Yeah, well, these are burlap.
Oh,
Like burlap.
if you really badly want to do that, why don't you go and get a little bit of canvas?
Yeah, really. Just get some canvas and do it.
Grab some canvas, because
Oh,
with
sure.
canvas, what you can do is you can make canvas rigid, right? By using a little bit of liquid glue, you go and you basically form it to the way you want, and then you make it rigid.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I used to do that when I did diorama kits for like army camps and stuff like that, so that you could have like rigid-looking tents, and then you could go and powder snow on top of it, push it down so that there's a little crevice that would stay there naturally for like snow to kind of build up in and stuff like that.
Where do I get this canvas?
You can get canvas at basically any like craft store or hobby store.
Uh-huh. Gentlemen, have you forgotten? Look. See that? Go the wheelchair. Can't get down there yet.
Hey, Vinny, you can order it online.
I was about to say you can order that online.
I don't think I don't know. I want to wait till I get those other things.
I think at this stage in the game, there isn't really much in the world that you can't order online.
Let's put it to you this way, Vinny. If you can order your food, like order groceries online, you can order basically anything online.
Yeah. Oh, I have, but it hasn't come in yet.
Hey, I heard some good news today. Amazon's thinking about getting into the prescription drug market.
Oh,
I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, CVS and Walgreens stock tanked.
do they have any oxycodone on sale?
Hey.
The only thing
know
is,
what
you'd have to figure out the legal, like the way around the legal implications of that.
Yeah, rob a truck.
Oh god, Vinny.
Without going to prison, Vinny.
Yeah, find out what truck has the oxycodone in it.
Vinny, when you pull off finding a way to rob a truck, let me know.
Well, no, I would ask a couple of friends of mine, and I'll just split the goods with them.
Got this bad mental image of Vinny rolling down the street just as fast as he can in the wheelchair, yelling at them to slow down. You can't catch him.
No, I'm thinking he rolls out in front of them, so they have to drop this thing, tilts, and everyone goes and robs the van after it's crashed to the ground. We're using the cripple trick.
Imagine me running for my life in a wheelchair and 4 cops on bicycles.
That's why we got to equip you with a motor, Vinny.
Yeah, 4 cops on bicycles will be going after them. Yeah, put a motor on this. Hey, Sergeant, what? We can't grab him. What? He's doing 95, man. Yeah, he's doing 95 miles an hour. He's got those big wheel tires on there, and you can't.
His name is Vinny.
We can't arrest him. His wife hit us with a frying pan.
Yeah, his wife was throwing frying pans at us. Wife just knocked 3 of us out.
And this is how Vinny died. Dunk, dunk.
Why look like beginners? We wouldn't kill anybody. We just like to get all the good oxycodone and stuff, you know. Some people think I'm a nut, you know. Oh man, listen to that guy, oxycodone. He must be a druggie. Yeah, that's right, man. I'm a druggie. Look at me.
You do all the real drugs there, buddy. The hard ones.
Yep.
Yeah, Vinny's the Metamucil Kingpin connection.
He's got the whole entire market cornered over there for Metamucil. Everybody's just ordering through him.
What in the hell? This was going good. So I put that last piece on.
Okay, let's pray to God I got this one now. No, not that gold. Nope. Not Liberator gold. Not Mornfang brown. That one. That one. That one. That one. Nope. That's actually a pink. I should move that one out of here. Bugman's Glow. Sandy Dust. Rhinox Hide.
I'll be right back, guys.
Huh. Crap.
Oh, I think Howard disappeared again on us.
Yeah, Vinny did too.
We're having a rough night for Hangouts tonight.
Yeah.
What are you working on there, Doug?
Oh, hey, sorry, I was engrossed there. I picked up Dragon's Stug 4 mid-production.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be my Zimmerit experiment. I'm just kind of unboxing and sorting everything out now. It'll be my first real attempt at doing Zimmerit on it. It's an easy pattern, so
Yeah.
comparatively easy. So we'll give it a shot, see how it turns out.
See, I used to use putty to make Zimmerit. Smear a thin layer, and then I'd take a flat tip screwdriver, one of the real small ones, and literally just put the pattern of the Zimmerit into the putty. The thing is, you got to go slow, do one little section at a time, because, well, depending on what putty you use. Because I used to use Tamiya putty, but it dries really quick.
Yeah.
So if you did like a whole side smeared and then go, by the time you got halfway across, you'd have to scrape it off and start again.
Yep. I've actually found a new product I'm going to give a try. Found it at Hobby Lobby. It's a flexible modeling paste. Yeah, it's got some unique properties. It's got like ground up marble dust in it and some polymer binders, blah, blah, you know, all that chemistry stuff. I'm going to give that a try, see how it does. I've got the Tamiya Zimmerit combs, and I'm going to try them out with this stuff. I did an experiment using a bunch of different substances, milliput and the Tamiya, both the white and the gray putties, and some of the squadron green putty and everything to see what would work well. And I ran into the issue that everything just dried way too quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a go with this. Show you guys the results of it here someday.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a deal, man.
Yeah, it's I've seen online some people using like wood filler and other.
Yeah, I was actually just about to say, Matt here in the comment section said, I've heard that wood putty works. Haven't tried it yet, but want to, so.
Yeah, there's a guy, I forget his name, who posted a neat video using it. God forgive me. I don't remember what his name was, but I give him the credit for it. He did one with that, and it was great because it was like if you screw it up, you just wash it off and start over again. So I'm going to give it a go with this modeling paste stuff that I found. It has some unique properties supposedly, so we'll see how it does. Who knows? I might be onto something, or as usual, it'll turn out looking like crap, and I'll go get some wood filler.
You never know. I mean, it's one of the things that you kind of have to wait and see how it comes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And even then, I found that at first I don't like it sometimes, how things turn out. And then I'll sit there and I'll wait for a little bit and I'll look at it again later. And I like how it looks. So it's it's kind of tricky.
Yeah, it grows on you.
Because the thing is sometimes you get kind of caught up in the whole, it doesn't look the way you wanted it to look. But
Right.
eventually you start to realize that maybe it looks better or whatever.
Mm-hmm. True. Very true. And that's the great thing about Zimrit is, you know, worst case scenario, you can always refer to the pictures that show them applying it in a field, you know, with a stick. So, you know.
Exactly.
You know.
There we go.
Well, this is what happens when you pay the cable bill. They keep messing with you. We pay the cable bill all the time, and what they do, they're screwing around. I don't know what the hell it is. No matter how long it's turned off, they still want you to pay the money for it, too. They're a bunch of rip-offs.
Who's your provider, Vinny?
Don't care.
Hey, call them up and bitch. They'll give you a free month.
I don't know.
Serious. Serious. My internet kept cutting out, and I called them up 3 days in a row complaining, and they gave me free time and stuff. So, you know.
Really?
Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep, they'll comp you if you call up and tell them there's a problem.
Well, yeah, the problem is you pay the bill and they start screwing you. They always do this. I don't know. I've never seen it go out so much. Unless is it raining or something out there, man? Is it raining or anything out there? No. That stupid squirrel back up in that box again? Yeah, last time it was a squirrel. He ate all the freaking wires.
He wasn't eating the wires. He was trying to tap in and get free cable.
Yeah.
Little TV in the knot hole in his tree, you know.
Just smart. Why doesn't he chew on the live wire? That would be fun to look at. Yeah, okay. Light that squirrel up, man. I hate those things. They ruin everything. Squirrels will ruin your day.
Well, boys, I gotta head out. Got a long day ahead of me tomorrow.
Okay, you take her easy there, Liam.
I'll do my best. You guys as well.
Yep. Have a good one, Liam.
You're
Have a good one.
actually leaving. Holy cow. Have a good night. Oh, where the heck did... Oh, look at this. Dave. It says, I'll be right back. I gotta set up straight. My cable go down again. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna punch that old witch in the face. You get a wheelchair trying to do that. Excuse me, miss, can you come over here? What is this? No, come around. Come out and come around. I want to pick it up, maybe. Yes, sir. What is it? Smash. You know how much room takes up on you when you put that tiny Admiral models down there, that big long,
Oh well.
you know? You can't see you doing the models. It's blocking the way.
Not much you can see of me doing the models from where the camera's sitting anyway, Vinny.
Oh, God, here we go. Now I'm going to have a hard time with it. I got to teach these guys how to show you. Okay, now I'm going to do a little dry.
Got to remember, Vinny, none of us have a bench like you do. We're all stuck at the kitchen table.
This is a computer, an old computer table. That's all this is. I got another one over here. I got this thing over here to, to put stuff on. My little garbage bag here. I don't know where I put my drugs though. They're up here somewhere. Gotta get all my drugs. I got my pain relievers, my oxycodone, my what are the drugs today? My Libriums. What else do we have here? Oh, now I hear sirens. Now they're probably listening to me. They're gonna come over. Where's all these drugs out here? You hear the sirens?
No,
The minute I said that, I hear sirens. Now, where's the drugs? Where's the drugs? I gave them to your wife.
oh, that'll make you some friends with the police.
What the hell am I on? I need a nice brush. There we go. No.
Saying that sort of stuff to the cops, that'll make you popular.
Yeah, remember Mick already tried that years ago.
What did he try?
Remember the Mickey story?
Mickey Mouse? I remember Mickey Mouse. Although he doesn't like Mickey Mouse, do you, Mickey? M-I-C. You
remember the reason Mick isn't allowed in the U.S.
Oh, I know.
That's not why I'm not allowed in the U.S. That's why I'm not allowed in Disney World.
Not allowed in the U.S. because nobody likes him over here.
No, I'm not allowed in the U.S. because at one point in time I was caught with some stuff I shouldn't have had.
I don't believe everything he says this much. Full of caca. Oh, my wife has the earphones on. I'm gonna.
Don't fall for it, Vinny.
I know. My cat's
It's a trick.
meow, meow. What do you want, cat? I know what he wants. definitely know what he wants.
Can you speak Chief, Vinny?
Yeah, he says, give me some treats, Fatso. Look who's calling who Fatso, right? I may be fat, but is that him? I don't know. I can't tell. I'm busy here. Doing some highlighting.
You having trouble there, Vinny? You having cat issues, Vinny?
The hell? That looks good enough. Now, here comes the fun part. I'm not going to use those stupid steps. Look at these damn things that they put over here, like strings to make it go up and down. The heck with that. I'm not going to do that. I still can't get any extra string anyway, so what's the difference? Yeah, we're out of stock. We're out of stock. Now I gotta change my gloves. Clean hand. As soon as I go and put this on. I gotta put this TV on. It's gotta go on here. Go in there. Won't be a pain in the you know what. You know, that's the thing I hate about some of these things. Nothing of a fix rate. To the inside of the tank. No problem. There you go. Now it's fine. All right. There we go.
Must be nice, Josh. Josh in the comments says, I use 2 drafting tables for my workbench. I wish I had room for that. I really do.
Josh?
Mind you, at this point, I wish I had room for a pencil sharpener in this place. It's just, I got no room for nothing.
There you go. I got some room, but when you start buying other stuff and whatnot, you say, hey, what happened to the room I had? I told my wife says you used it, you bought stuff, you dumbass. Wait till next week, boy. I got a list of stuff I gotta get. Got a couple $100 worth of stuff. Whoa. Very low on supplies.
Yeah. Yeah, I just did that. I just spent quite a bit. I ordered from UMP, got some more sanders and clay-based washes and stuff. And nobody here in the States had it in stock, so I had to order it from England. It took forever to get here.
Yep.
And shipping was, you know, it is what it is, but.
Well, I just buy and paint.
Yeah.
I just buy the paints. These models are easy to get. The trouble is, the models are easy to get, but if you want the extra add-ons to it, have fun. They're out of stock. How could the company be out of stock? Come on, give me a break. Who wants to buy this kind of garbage, you know? Stuff I use, this stuff here, this is evil. You put that in. This is evil stuff you're doing. So what?
I was surprised. I was in my local Hobby Lobby the other day, and I saw they were actually carrying some Ming items and Trumpeter, I believe, and some Academy.
Yeah.
Which they had never had before. So. Thought that was interesting. They had a bunch of the Bandai Star Wars kits too.
Now you got kids, right?
Yeah.
Would you let your kid build one of these models that I use, or that I built?
Do what, Vinny?
Would you let one of your kids build this kind of model that I built? Dr. Deadly models.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see, back in the day, it was considered evil.
Well, I did. When I was a kid, I built all those horror things like that, you know, Frankenstein and all of them, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
they,
all the Planet of the
was
Apes
eating meat on a
and-
Friday.
yeah, but they banned these back then. Back then,
Yeah.
these were banned. They were considered evil. You had your strict parents. Everybody was strict back then. I don't want my son building one of these. Oh, we gotta complain. These are evil. Yeah. Your sister-in-law is evil too, but we don't kick her out or ban her, now do we? Just because they got skeletons and stuff like that. They got like some skeletons. Some of the faces are, all right, these faces is a dead face you could use, an alive face, or a vengeance is mine face. They show those faces there, see?
Yeah.
That evil.
We've raised all of our kids traditionally. You know, there's none of that. Oh, this is too scary for you. You know, stuff like that. You know, they're not.
Yeah, some of the movies they have out, God, worse than that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pissing me off. This is bullying. Doesn't even want to put super glue on it. Doesn't even want to hold it. Getting there though, but you gotta not putting enough on, I guess. I got enough glue on here to hold a horse against the wall. What the heck?
Vinny, I'm pretty sure you'd be in trouble if you start gluing horses to the wall.
What, gluing a horse against a wall?
You start gluing horses to the wall, your wife's going to have a fit.
Wouldn't be my wall, that's for sure. Right in the front of the police station. There's your horse. Oh, I tell you, it's really funny. These cops look so young nowadays. I know because I'm older, but these cops, to me, they look like kids. Went up to one of the cops. Hello, sir. How are you? Good. They allow you to carry a gun now? I'm gonna sit here and wait till it's dry. More than that. Still thinking about doing this. I don't know. You got anybody got any idea what to make this dragon part? Do you think it looked okay or looks crap?
Hang on just a minute, Vinny. I'll take a look and tell you. I'm just in the middle of something here.
It's attacking me. Dragon rat. That goes in there. Oh, touch that up. Oh, man. Touch that up with a magic marker. Magic markers.
Okay, let's take a look what you got here, Vinny.
I don't like the face. I don't know, it's kind of greenish gold. That look all right to you? Or what? What about your face on it, though? It's nasty.
Lift it up a little higher. You've got the list of people in the Hangout underneath there. Okay. Well, what are you going for, Vinny? What kind of a look are you going for?
Just a, you know, creepy looking SOB, you know? Like I have his eyes, you know, they're done. They got that glow in them. You can't see the black around them, but there is a black
actually I can.
with a glow. But I don't know about the front parts, the dragon parts. Whether I should paint that a different color or green and gold. That looks, I don't know. To me, it makes me want to, you know, puke. I don't know.
Isn't that what you're going for? Gross looking?
Yeah, it's a horrid looking thing. I mean, he's a dragon rat. He lives in there. I put the blood in there already, so he eats anything.
Might want to tone the white on the teeth back just a bit.
Tone the white.
Tone the white back a bit so it's not quite as bright white.
Oh, I'll make it, I'll give it a little,
Washes of yellow, maybe some beige.
yeah.
Make his teeth look sort of dirty, you know. He hasn't brushed. I don't imagine he gets his teeth brushed very often.
I don't know. I found a bottle of Crest toothpaste in here. I took it out though. All right. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Make his teeth rotten. Get his teeth a little bit rotten.
Feed him a couple packs of cigarettes. That might do it. Get the nicotine stains on there.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it? He don't smoke.
Feed him some black coffee.
I'm wondering about the greenish gold. Well, that's just well, let me.
You could almost use some black coffee to stain the teeth.
Yeah, well, I got the wash. I didn't. Hey, that's a good idea. I'll give him a black wash.
Well, no, not a black wash, but
Why not?
take
What about
a
this
bit
one?
of black coffee, and then
Black.
literally brush black coffee on there and let it dry.
Stick some black coffee up there and let it dry. Did he say what I think he said? Put some black coffee?
Yes.
Coffee. Marianne, you're gonna make me a pot of coffee now. We're gonna put some black coffee in it. What the hell is he talking about? He's looking out. Marianne.
Coffee stained, you know?
Yeah, well.
Stop and think. If drinking too much black coffee will do that to your teeth, what do you think it'll do to his?
Yeah, I could give him. Oh, I got an idea. Maybe make a little black. Let's see. I'm gonna take a little black. There's a couple of that. And I think I'll take a little bit of brown. Not brown, you dumbass. That's just gray. There we go. Black brown. Put a little of that in there. All right. Stir that up a bit. Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Who stole my stirrer?
I did.
Yeah. Well, that's my favorite stirrer. You believe I got a favorite stirrer?
I sent it to Dave. He's gonna
Yes.
put it with your Me Love You Long Time girl.
I don't have that. I don't have that a long time girl.
I know, because Dave has it.
Freaking Dave stole it. He won't give it back to me.
Steal it. You mailed it to him.
Well, yeah, I forgot to take her out. What do you want? What is he? I sent him a nice big thing, and he won't even send me my lovely long time girl back? What a cheapo. He's a cheapo. What's it going to cost? $5 to ship it? I got to kick his butt.
I'll let that dry for a bit.
Oh, look at that fat girl. Oh, that was funny. They showed it this big fat broad in a pool on a raft showing a McDonald's advertisement. Now that's pretty well fits, doesn't it? That don't look muddy enough. Oh well, no, it's pretty cool. Yeah, let me try this. Use this. And look at this. Let's not waste the paper, right? We'll use it. Okay, let's try this. Strangers in your mouth?
Easy, Vinny.
What? I'm sticking a brush in a dragon's mouth and I'm singing strangers in your mouth.
Oh, okay. I thought you were singing about something else for a minute there.
No. I know I'm lying.
Say, Vinny, I think you need to get another job.
No, I think you need to shut this damn live thing off so I can start cursing again. I can't go a day without cursing, boy, I'd say.
I'm not asking you to go a day, just a couple hours.
Yeah, I know. Still don't. I should put a little red in here. No, I think I'll put a little red. Show him that he's been eating people. Ain't I nasty? I got the real blood red. I scared my wife. I poured this stuff on my hand and it's dripping down. I told her I cut myself with a knife.
She's going to kill you one of these days.
She started running in the bathroom. I said, that's okay. It's only that red blood paint I have. I'll kill you. Okay. All right, don't worry about it. You know. Yeah. What I want to do. Yeah, he's gonna look like somebody I used to date. I never had good dating partners. I don't know about that green. You think I should just? Yeah, I don't know. It's not too bad. There you go. How's his teeth now? What's that upside down there? What is that? Oh, shoot, I missed a spot. I was bringing that up to the mirror and I seen it. And, oh, shoot. Up to the camera. Maybe I just paint all his teeth red. I don't know. Just want to get a little kind of reddish in there. The roof of his mouth is red. And going out on the limb here. I'm going to do it. You just turn him into one dirty old dragon. I like this stuff. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know what I did. Started using this color and made a mistake, and now it looks coming out pretty good. I'll show you in a minute, but I know you're gonna make fun of it. What the hell? We'll see.
When have I ever made fun of your models?
Well, if you start laughing, then I'll know. No, I tried doing something before, and then I said, "Oh, this looks like fun."
What?
Right. Ready for this?
Hang on just a second here, Vinny.
I don't know if it's holding good there, but I think I'll get a little bit.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready. I got like
I'm looking.
when I got on them, I put some little. I did a little dry brushing on them, making a little spotty, you know?
Yeah. I was thinking more yellow staining, but you know what? That actually works.
Yeah. Yeah, I give that a shot. Okay. Then I want to give them a little brushing over here. Then there's you know what? If Dave gives me that love me long time girl, I'll throw her in the pit with him. I'm gonna go a little down now. Never hear of that, huh? Feel something friggin' red. I'm surprised anybody who watched this didn't ask what kind of a model this thing was. I mean, where do you get deadly looking rats like this?
Because most people just Google it and order it online.
Yeah, they got the, you can get them on Amazon. I think the next thing I'm gonna build is a skeleton here. That one, that little guy right there. I'm gonna give him the, vengeance is mine face. It's a little like my wife when she's pissed off. Right, man? Okay. That looks pretty cool. Now, I gotta do a couple of numbers on this thing. Nah, look like Brady got hurt, huh?
What's that?
Look like Brady got hurt. The Patriot, you know, the football player, Brady.
I don't follow sports.
Oh, I don't either, but it just showed it on here. Poor little baby.
You're like, Brady got hurt. I'm like, who the hell is Brady?
Well, he's a pretty good, he's a good football player. He's their, I don't know, what do you call him, quarterback? I don't know. I'm not into football either. I'm into models.
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
Quarterback, yeah. and he's very good at it. Where he throws the ball, it goes. But this time they gave him a boo-boo. I seen a guy who tackled him. He's going, yeah, like that. You know? Put him out of business.
Yeah, he's about 40 years old too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Time for him to retire, huh?
Yeah, pretty close.
You see his wife?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 boom. A model.
Yeah, she's a model.
Well, I'm going to tell you,
One to
there's
one
one thing about those women, those beautiful, gorgeous models. If he runs out of money, she's going to run out on him.
Well, she don't need his. She's
Why,
got her own.
Oh, okay. Then I guess it's really love at first sight, not, you know, give me your money and run.
Yeah, she's a model, so she makes good money too.
I'm back now.
Oh, there it is.
time.
I had to go run to the store real quick, dude. Get my dog some damn food.
Get your dog what?
Some food.
Okay, I'm going to stop the live feed now so that we can let Vinny off his leash before he wets himself. So on behalf of all the brothers over at Styrene Syndicate, Red Dragon Model Works, and myself, Mick, at Tiny Admiral Models, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in. And feel free to give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks a lot.
All righty.